everyone, welcome from the depths. I'm Minty, and this is episode 7 of the Frigate Fracas the Frigate Fracas Tournament, apparently. The Frigate Fracas Tournament. This episode we've got the active combatant, Tiny Tim by Void, going up against the Protostar by Delta Force. Which, it is important to note that the Tiny Tim has had 2 losses. If it loses again here, it will be done. It will be sent home and be retired from the tournament. So let's go ahead and get this underway and see what's going to happen. But honestly, I think the Tiny Tim does not have the firepower to out-damage the Protostar's repair room. I don't have high hopes for the Tiny Tim here, especially with how easily it gets AI dead. If that superstructure gets hit, the explosion will just annihilate. That shell just bounced off the Tiny Tim. Doink. Yeah, those frag shells from the Protostar. Oh, the Tiny Tim's front turret got blown off there. Yeah, I don't think those frag shells have much in the way of penetration, so they tend to bounce off of things. Ooh, yeah, those get fairly deep. Oh, the Tiny Tim seems to have lost its only other functioning gun. Just those frag shells ricocheting off of the Tiny Tim. Wow, I'm surprised that those shells are getting that deep into the center of the ship here and not killing the AI. I guess it's plunging fire from above that the Tiny Tim is particularly weak against. Oh, the rear gun has been brought back online. It is firing again, giving the Tiny Tim a chance. Ooh, it just lost a ton of propulsion though. Yeah, those propellers, yep, they just fell off. So it's got 1 propeller left. Oh, that probably just destroyed that propeller. Oh, nope, it's still alive. Still hanging in there. Tiny Tim is hanging out this time. Managed to land a shot on this little gun shield here. And I think it may have sheared off one of the turret blocks. I think one of the cannons on the Protostar is going to be unable to fire now. Oh, nope, they're both still firing. Somehow, even though the barrel is like... Oh no, it's poking through. Never mind. Maybe it just got repaired, because it looked like to me like the barrel wasn't poking through the armor block. Oh, and the rear gun on the Tiny Tim goes down. It is popped, and with that goes the Tiny Tim's hope of winning this round. There's no way, unless the Protostar does something stupid to get itself disqualified. Tiny Tim is 2 damaged. Going to despawn. Lasted a little longer this time, but a loss is still a loss. Go ahead and get this restarted. We'll get round 2 underway here. See how this one goes, though I honestly expect it'll go much the same. Tiny Tim missing its initial shots. Protostar landing some hits to the stern of the Tiny Tim. Blew off all its propellers with that one strike. since that's all the damage it's taking, the repair bots are getting right to work on fixing that. Trying to restore mobility to the Tiny Tim. And it needs to in a hurry. Can't be sitting still against cramps. Oh, got it moving just in time. Just barely dodged those shells. That may actually have been weapon recoil that caused that, because I don't see any propellers. I think it just recoil dodged that shell. That's funny. Oh, and it takes another hit to the stern, which is going to damage more blocks that it needs to get the propellers up and running. Yeah, and at this angle, you're not going to be able to recoil dodge the shots because you're going to move. Ooh, take some hits to what passes for the armor belt on the Tiny Tim. Ooh, getting caught in those smoke clouds. Oh, the front gun gets taken down completely. The rear gun somehow disabled. Maybe the AI, maybe it lost the aiming. Yep, it did. The AI took damage, but the actual mainframe block did not get taken down. So Tiny Tim is still alive, but unable to use its weapons. It has its propellers back up, its rudders are online again, so it's mobile, but oh, not going to be enough. Mobility alone is not going to win you this battle, Tiny Tim. You need to fix that gun if you want any chance. I don't hear the repair bots going on the Tiny Tim anymore. Maybe they may have all been destroyed. Oh no, I think this is the death knell for the Tiny Tim, folks. Right on the turret there, actually right, oh, and AI dead. Once more, the AI fails the Tiny Tim. And the ship is declined. That is going to be it here, folks. Tiny Tim has 3 losses. It is now fallen, and the Propel becomes the new active. No, oops, I did that on text. The Propel becomes the new active combatant, which means the Protostar will be in tomorrow's battle too. Is the right blue, right? Yeah. So the next foe stays, or no, the Rider Palash becomes the next foe tomorrow. Duh. Let's go ahead and give the Protostar its win. Can't forget to do that. And yeah, so we're gonna do one last little. Let's go ahead and let it run a little bit just so it gets up and out of the water. There, now we can pop. Well, let me let the smoke clear out so we can get a clear shot. All right, that looks good. That's guns at the ready. This is the Tiny Tim by Void, folks. Go ahead and down in the comments section if you think this deserves a spot in the Hall of Beauty, upvote the comment that says inducted into the Hall of Beauty. If you don't agree with that, upvote the comment that says do not induct. Simple as that. That's going to be it for today, folks. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.